Naila, why is English language important to learn?
This is because English language is an international language and is widely followed and understood by people across the world.
I want to learn this language.
To learn every language, there are some skills to develop. Follow this class to learn these skills.
Viewers, we welcome you to MT Africa English Language for Junior High School, our lesson 5 for the day. The other time we met, we gave an exercise to be done at home, and that is you are supposed to write the simple present tense indicating future and that of command. I hope you took part in the lesson. You may not be able to show it to me, but you can show it to anyone around you, and the person will look at it. Opportunity will be provided for you to make comments and put questions across where we shall answer you. Class, we welcome you to the program for the day and lesson 5. We are going to continue from where we stopped. We looked at the simple present tense the other time. Today we shall look at the present continuous. So the present continuous. But before we start, if you have questions, class, if you have questions from the last time lesson, please you can ask, and then we clarify, then we move to today's lesson, the simple present tense. If you have any question with it, you can ask. Okay, if there's no question, I hope you are reading your notes very well and you are paying attention to what we are going to say. Our objective for the day is to be able to identify the verbs forms that go with the present continuous. Before we can write sentences in the present continuous, we should be able to know the verb form. It's very important because we express ourselves in the tense by using the verbs. If you don't know the verb, there's no way you can express yourself in it. Just like you are going somewhere, let's say you are going to Winneba, or Cape Coast, or Medina, or you are going to Togo, or any part of the world at all, you need to know the vehicle that you need to board. If not, you go and board the wrong vehicle, and then it will take you to the wrong destination. In the same manner, we need to be able to identify the forms of verbs that help in expressing ourselves in the present continuous. It's also our hope that by the end of the lesson, we'll be able to identify the present continuous in text. That is, when we read any text, we should be able to know that this is present continuous. We shall also try to construct sentences in the present continuous ourselves. And then the last, we shall also be interested to identify instances where we can use the present continuous. First, let's look at the verb forms in the present continuous. We are saying that a verb phrase made of two verbs. That's also important. Take note. Verb phrase made of how many? Two verbs. In the simple present, we said how many verbs do we need?
Only one verb.
Only one verb. Here at your level, I'm doing this for your level, for understanding. So viewers at home, please take note. So we need two verbs in your verb phrase. Good. I'll keep using this word, verb phrase, verb phrase. A day will come, we shall be learning more about it, and then it shouldn't be difficult for you. And the verb that you need in the English language is just simple. You have either is or are. Is for singular, are for what? Plural. In the present form. Your is or are, as we indicated, is in the present form. And then you need your VING form of the verb. Is or are is the VIN S and the VIN E form, right? Good. And then the ING, like going, eating, walking, which is in the progressive or continuous form. So these are the two things you need, the two verbs you need. Is or are in the present form. One is singular, one is plural. And your ing form of the verb, which is progressive. So you need these two. When you have these two, then your task is done. So examples, even before I give examples, you should be able to try to combine either this with any of your ing form or that with any of the ing form of a verb. You can use those I have there. Viewers at home, also try writing them. A sentence each. For this and any of these, and this and any of these. One each. Yes, right? I'll come around and check. And this continues. He is walking to school. Good. That's good. Good. The peoples are walking. There's an error there. So correct it. Good. The peoples are walking to school. Good. So your tense is are walking. Are present, walking continuous. So it becomes present continuous. He is going to the theater. Good. Always try to punctuate your sentences. You don't punctuate them. That's what I've realized about you. Always punctuate your sentences. Very important. He is going to the theater. So is going. Present is going continuous. So present continuous. Yes? As I said, try to punctuate your sentences. So punctuate yours. Let me look at. You only underline going and you left are. You are underlining the tense. I'm asking you to underline the tense. So your tenses are going. The workers are going to the workplace. So are going. Are present. Going continuous. So present continuous. Take note. I'm not asking you to underline the main verb. I'm asking you to underline the tense.
Yes, sir.
So take note. I'm correct. They are going to Sudan by flight. Okay, so are going. Present continuous. Yes, okay. They are walking to the hospital. Good. She is traveling to America. Viewers at home, I want to make a point. Take note. As I go around checking the work of the class, I realize most of them were not punctuating their sentences. You're also likely to repeat the same error because it is common these days in schools. People do not punctuate their sentences. It's very important as far as writing is concerned. So try to always punctuate your sentence. Anytime you write and you have made a full statement, that is a sentence, try to punctuate. And again, I ask you to underline the tense. So don't underline the progressive, leaving the other one. When you're underlining the tense, you're underlining all the verb phrase. It means that I expect you to underline, if you're using is, I expect you to underline the is in addition to going. If you're using are, I expect you to underline are in addition to going. Not only going or eating or walking, because the statement says you should underline the tense. So when I'm talking about tense, everything including the verb phrase that expresses the tense is what you underline. But you have done well. Almost all of you had it right. And I hope those of you at home also had everything right. Now let's look at the examples I have here. She is finishing her work before entering the class. Here we have is finishing. That's the tense. Present continuous. Is in the present form and finishing is in the progressive form. So we say present what? Continuous or present progressive. Entering is in the continuous form too. Here something is missing. It's accepted. Instead of us saying she is finishing her work before she is entering the class, we don't want to repeat she is in this place again. She is. So we have just ignored it, and that is acceptable. So it's also in the progressive form. But here it is also she is is missing here, but the statement is also in the progressive, present progressive. I hope you understand that. Yes. Good. They are looking for their missing books. Here, are looking, that's the tense. Are, present. Looking, progressive. So we say present progressive or present continuous. Missing. Is it a progressive? What is it there? Missing. Yes. Is it progressive? Is it a verb in the progressive form? Yes? Missing is not a progressive verb. What book is missing? What is missing? And sorry, what are they looking for? What are they looking for?
They are missing books.
Good. So missing here is telling us the particular book they are looking for. So here it is describing the book they are looking for. Missing what? Book. Do you follow me? Yes. Good. So don't go and missing is not mostly used. In fact, in most cases, it's not used as a verb, but it is used to describe something. Most often, missing. So take note when you are, in most cases, it is being used to describe something. The noun that comes. She is making noise in class. Yes. So here we have is present, making progressive, is making present what? Progressive. Good. And take note, they, plural subject, are, plural verb. She, singular subject, is, singular verb. That's also very important. That agreement is very, very important. Though we shall learn more about it, but you need to begin to construct them right. Now let's look at the uses of the present continuous tense. We say that use it if at the time of expression the event is still in progress. At the time you are writing about it, or at the time you are saying it, the action you are going to talk about it is still in progress. Right now you want to talk about something concerning what I'm doing. It's in progress, right? Good. So how would you say it? Someone should say what we are currently doing. Yes, I want one of you to say that, to express a situation that we are currently doing. Something that around us that we are currently doing is still in progress. Yes, Ochad.
They are learning.
Good. Aren't you part?
We are learning.
Good. Yes, Salma?
The teacher is teaching well.
Speak up.
The teacher is teaching well. We are learning.
Okay, so currently this is an action in progress. Someone is teaching and someone is also learning from that. Good. So examples. Labi is learning English in class. So it means at that very moment, the action is still what? In progress. Do you get that? The action is still what? In progress. It's still in action. It has not ended. Good. They are sitting quietly. So at that particular moment we are talking about, that's what is ongoing. Mr. Adama is working in his office. So at that particular moment, he's there working. Right? Good. Any question? Any question? Good. If no question, then let's move on. We also say use the present continuous to express resolve or determination. I need to explain these two terms. Resolve or determination. But before I give you my explanation, what does it? What comes to mind when we talk of resolve? Any idea? Okay, determination. If resolve is that huge for you, determination. If I ask, are you determined to pass your BECE?
Yes, please.
If so, then what is determination? Because determine, which is a verb, we are getting determination from that verb, determine. You say you are determined to pass your BECE. So what is determination? Okay, determination means something you have planned and you are ready to put all your effort, or you have put all your effort into it, and you are leaving nothing. You are making sure nothing goes wrong, so that at the end you achieve what you want. Do you get that? Good. It's the same as resolve. The two have similar meaning. They are synonymous. Resolve, determination. Something you have planned and you've put in all efforts that are needed into it, so that nothing goes wrong at all. That's determination. So anytime we want to show that we are determined for something, or we have made a resolve towards something, we say that in the present continuous tense. Let's see, we are getting good grades in English this term. You have made a resolve. Yes. That this time you get very good grades in the English language. Our tense here is present continuous. Present continuous. But the meaning is resolve, is determination. You haven't gotten it yet. No, and you are just not saying it, but you are prepared. It means you are putting every effort so that you get what you want. I am finishing my homework before noon. It means that you are prepared. You are not making anything go wrong. You are leaving no stone unturned to ensuring that you finish your homework before what? Noon. So that's what you say. So am, present, finishing, progressive. So I'm finishing my homework before noon. Take note of it, am. Right? Good. We are not allowing him to deceive us again. It means someone might have deceived you once or twice or several times. But this time you are determined. You have resolved. You will not allow the person to deceive you again. Here our concentration is here, are, and then allowing. Not is negating the verb. Good. Not is negating the verb. Good. Any question on determination? I will give you exercises on that. So if you have questions, ask. Okay. We said take note. In each case, the resolve is future indicative. Mostly, we make resolve for future. We don't resolve in the present. In most cases, no. Our resolutions are mostly for future. So all these are in the future. If you check, they are all in the future. Good. We also say that use the present continuous or progressive to express two or more actions occurring concurrently. When we say something is concurrently, it's I will say something is occurring simultaneously. For example, right now, so many things are co-occurring. Right? Let's mention some of the things that are happening at the same time. Yes. Yes, Alma.
We the pupils are learning.
That is one event taking place, and which other event is also taking place?
The teacher is teaching.
We can't hear you.
The teacher is teaching.
Okay, so these are two. So you can express yourself in the present continuous showing these two actions occurring at the same time. So you should do that. One of you should do that. Yes, Josefa. The two actions. Express them using the present continuous.
The camera is viewing us.
That's one action. We want the two actions. We want two actions. You see, she mentioned two actions. Salma, repeat your actions.
We, the pupils, are learning.
That is one action. And then the other action that is also taking place.
The teacher is teaching.
So another one. So two occurring at the same time. Now I want someone. Either you use the two actions or different two actions. Express yourself using the present continuous tense. Richard? Yes?
The teacher is teaching whilst the students are learning.
That is one. The teacher is teaching while the students are what? Learning. Two actions occurring at the same time. Right? Good. Take the student and the teacher out. We can still have two other actions, not necessarily in the classroom, but outside the classroom. That can occur. Yes? Yes? Hofeda?
Sellers are selling whilst the pupils are buying.
Okay. But most when we have sellers, who do you have?
The customers.
No, by simple form. Sellers and who? Buyers. So when we have sellers selling, buyers are also what? Buying. Good. Josefa, do you understand? Yes. You look confused. Speak, I can't hear you.
So I understand.
Okay. Nazir? Okay, we have examples here. We are sweeping the class while the boys are cleaning the what? Compound. So two actions occurring. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are happening at the time you are speaking, but it means that they are going to happen the same time, right? Good. When Shakur is crying over the lost item, her friend is laughing over it. It does happen, right? When something bad has happened to you and you are mourning, someone else somewhere is also happy about it. Let's assume you have a bully slapped you, and then as the slap was very hard on you, you started crying, and then the bully turns away only to trigger something and falls and gets himself or herself hurt. What will be your prayer? Yes? Will you be happy for his or her fall, or you'll be sad? You'll be happy. So something like that happened. Okay, say we are coming. If you are coming, we are cooking jollof rice for you. Yeah, so if you are coming to my place, we shall also be cooking jollof rice for you. Right? So here, take note, it's contracted. It's contracted. So take note of that. Something is missing here and you should know that. Here too, something is missing, you should know that. So we are saying, if you are coming, we are cooking. It means the two actions, we expect that they should occur at the same time. Right? Good. I want you to write sentences expressing these. I'll go around to cross-check, and then we'll bring the lesson to an end. Okay. Write as many as you can. As many as you can. Don't write less than 2. 2 or more. 2 or more. We are most grateful for your attention and being with us. Our next lesson shall be on the present perfect. Go and start reading around it so that when we meet next time, it will be easier for you to follow. Again, if you do have questions or comments, you are welcome to send them to us, which we shall show you the channel through which we shall be presenting them. Class, we are most grateful for your attention and your contribution, and we hope to see you again next time. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.